Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday to you. Oh boy, that music might be just a little bit loud. Let's bring that down. How are you this morning? All right, well, I've got my coffee here. We've got some photos to edit. I'm so glad to have you joining me today. Lots of things have gone on this week. Like, for instance, I wasn't really feeling well. Oh, thank you, Adriel. I really appreciate the like there, the follow. Appreciate you there. Oh boy, they keep coming. Dale Graham, thank you so much. New follower there. Anyway, I have been a little bit under the weather. Yesterday I stayed home from work. I had a low-grade fever. Nothing this morning, so I don't really know what's going on. But, you know, I thought it might be allergies or something, but who knows what it will actually be. But today I'm feeling pretty good. All right, Darlene, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, let's see. But at any rate, today we've got some photos to edit. And you know what? While I'm doing this, I think I want to tag Brenna's mom, just in case she's interested. She may be. I bet you everybody's asleep except for me, right? Well, I don't know, but we will find out. At any rate, let's see here. All right. So, drop me a like, drop me a thumbs up, let me know how life is treating you. Leave me a comment, something like that. And, you know, we've got this cute picture of Brenna that we took recently. So she's the one we're going to be working on today. We had a whole photo shoot. It was a lot of fun. It was so hot. Oh my gosh, it was so hot. But we got some great photos like this one and like this one. And one of my favorites is right over here. Let's see if we can find it. Yeah. There we go. And this is one of my favorites that I really enjoy and really like. So at any rate, yeah. Let's see. Now before I get started, just want to give you guys a quick look at the new Stunning Grad Photos website. Let's see, is it gonna load today? Here it is right here. If you got some questions, you're really interested in what we do or what some of our packages are and all of that good stuff, we've got all the information here. But just to let you know that Brenna here is a member of our Stunning Senior program, and she is from Robinson High School. If you get a chance to go see her, you will find that she is the drum major over at Robinson High School Band, the famous Robinson High School Band. And so, yeah, the band's under her direction. Isn't that kind of cool to say? Kind of cool to say that, right? The band is under her direction. What a big accomplishment for Brenna. Great job, Brenna. All right, let's see if we can get started here. I was trying so hard to find, I wanted to tag Brenna in this. I got it on Instagram. I probably should have grabbed this before I started streaming. Yeah, I hear you. Okay. But let's go ahead and get to work. All right, so let me show you the two images we're gonna work on today. This is number one. A little bit off to the side there. Whee! Yeah. All right. So this is the first photo we're going to start working on. One thing that I love about Brenna is those big blue eyes. We've got to make sure those pop. You know, it's a pretty standard thing for a Stunning Grad Photos image to have colors that really pop. So, you know, you'll find backgrounds and things that I'll use that really kind of make that stand out. How are you, CS Hoop? Good to have you. All right. So the first thing that I feel like we need to do with this image is work on this crop. I think we might have too much headroom. Also, I feel like the background, right, with those with the way that background is, it just makes me feel like I might be off. But if I do like this, or if I do like that, I don't know. I think it might actually be okay. I'm worried about spinning her a little too much because her shoulder. Because I think the grounding thing here is her shoulders. We're gonna stick to her shoulders there. Yeah, much better. Try to keep her shoulders with just a little bit of a dynamic sort of look. Other than that, probably we will keep it. All right. So I like the crop now. This is definitely one of those classic headshot, classic kind of portraits. All right, let's start working on the color and making this thing pop. All right. Let's see. Yeah, so you'll find, since it's early morning, Mario's not going to play any crazy music because he's still waking up too, so, you know. Alright, I think I like where we're going here. Yeah. So anyway, we had a crazy kind of a week at the JOB, that which shall not be named. I'm just kidding, I love there. It was the first week of classes, and so we had a lot of new people at McLennan Community College, and I just love seeing all the students flow in, you know, with MCC's enrollment starting to really rebound from all the COVID life, if you will. We're seeing some great enrollment there, and so it's really good to have people back on campus. All right. And one of the ways we get people to really stand out, get those colors to pop, is I like to set just a little bit more exposure on the subject. And we're going to also use Lightroom a little bit here to really work on those eyes. We'll start on that now. To do that now. There we go. It's already there. Now we're gonna work on this exposure. Feeling it coming up. It's right in here, I think. Yeah, looking pretty good already. All right. All right. Oh, Chris, thank you so much for the follow. We really appreciate you. All right. Yeah, so I think we're really where we need to be here. We're going to jump off now into Photoshop, where we'll handle a little skin things, maybe adjust, you know, some more colors. You know, we'll do all the things. All right. Here we go. Yeah, so I wonder how all the football games went last night. I didn't get a chance to make it to any of them, which, you know, I love good Friday Night Lights. I mean, I'm from Texas. I mean, let's be real. All right, so we're gonna clear the hair from Brenna's face. The wind was blowing quite a bit. And so we got a lot of hair going everywhere. Really fun to wake these young ladies up super early in the morning for hair and makeup for this shoot that we did. This particular photo was taken right in downtown Waco. There's a restaurant there. I think it's actually closed now. It's a barbecue place. I forget what the name of it is, but they have this colorful sort of wall there that I just absolutely love. So all the young ladies got up real early, came over to hair and makeup. Yep, and that was good. That was really good. They all kind of were a little bit zombified. I mean, after all, it was so early in the morning. We had to try to get out there early, right? And then, as we're preparing to head out, lo and behold, Texas weather. Here comes a good old-fashioned sort of rain thing coming in the distance, and I was praying. We were like, oh no, what do we do, right? But everything went just fine. I'm looking at her hair. Just checking. I like to go right around her hair. We're trying to find any sort of flyaways that are just terrible. Anything like this one. See how it's standing straight up? I just, yeah. No hair standing straight up, y'all. Alright, let's see. Yeah, we're kind of getting into a trap beat this morning. Okay. Hope you are ready. I have to stand up and do some dancing here in a second. Alright. Very good, very good. So now I'm happy with the hair. Like to back up. Love this hair and how it just sort of happened. I just love that so much. Alright, so now we're gonna do what everybody needs. Just a little bit of skin cleanup, right? A little bit of skin clean up. Not much here to look at with Brenna. Sorry, Brenda, I know you're looking at it going, oh my god, look, it's getting so close on all of my face. Ah! I understand. I would feel the same way. But we gotta do it, homegirl. We gotta do it. Look at those beautiful blue eyes. Y'all, look at that. Huh? Just popping off the page already. We're not even done yet. I'm glad we have that to start with. You know, one of the things that I do in stunninggradphotos.com is I really try to, like, we can definitely tell that there are some things on Brenna's face that are hers, and they get to be hers. So I'm really kind of looking for acne, right? To help Brenna look her best, but we're not taking away anything that's, you know, wholly hers. Does that make sense? You know, she gets to keep all that. That's what makes us perfect. All right, we're gonna zoom into the lips a little bit. There's always a little bit of skin flex in here. That all looks really good. All right, now I like to check the rest. We like to get a look at all the clothes to make sure there's no like dust or just anything out there that we just don't like. I will also look for bad wrinkles too. I don't see anything here to make me worry, but we've got acne cleared up. We've got rid of some flyaways. Now what we're gonna do, everybody I've ever worked with, I don't care who you are, your skin, even when you have professional makeup done and then you go out into the heat, right, your skin just gets a little bit uneven, right? So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna actually do some skin color leveling here, right? We're just gonna, now it's gonna look funny at first. Maybe not funny, maybe awful. Some people would say, oh, that looks awful, but hang on, don't hold on to your judgment. Let's not be too judgy this morning. Drink some of that coffee and get that judgment off of you. Alright. But yeah, we're gonna spread this out on her face, and it's too much. It's usually too much for our high schoolers for sure. But the idea here is to start getting the skin nice and blended into one sort of color palette. Excuse me. Oh man, I forgot to turn off the fan. I bet you are hearing a crazy hum. Let me turn off my fan here in my office so y'all don't get this crazy hum. There we go. Oh, that's probably better, huh? That's probably better, huh? Give me that thumbs up. I appreciate it. Y'all, the coffee is perfect this morning. All right. No freaking out, Brenna. No freaking out, homie. Yes, this is perfect. This is perfect. We're going to publish this one. Just like this. No. All right. This is a feature in Photoshop that allows you to see where I've placed this this overlay, if you will, that I'm putting on her. It's meant to help me see. So for instance, like I got too close to those eyes. We don't want this on her eyes or her eyelashes at all. So we just need to make sure that we're where we want to be. Okay, we'll use our friend the opacity slider. Get it where we want it. So there it is, right there. See? And the trick with skin is to try to maintain all of that cool texture that people have on their face, right? All right, good there. All right, so now we're gonna zoom in a little bit. Have a look at her eyes. Brenna's eyes, beautiful. But one of the things that make eyes really stand out is what we call the catch light. So here we go. She's already got a really, really good catch light here. I'm just going to kind of lightly emphasize it a little bit. And there we go. See, I get quiet when I'm concentrating, y'all. Okay. Yeah. See how that really brings it out. Now, there's always this balance, and I'm always towing the line, right? What is too much? What's not enough? But you know what? We love those eyes to pop. We want them to pop. There we go. They're popping right there. Great. All right. Now let's have a look at Brenna's teeth. I'm sorry, Brenna. You didn't know this was going to happen to you today. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to have a quick look. But yeah, so life is pretty good in the Liao household. We had a tree fall down last weekend. So we had spent a considerable amount of last weekend getting a tree chopped up and out on the curb so we can get it picked up. I hate losing trees, y'all. I just hate it. I just hate that so much. But it does happen every now and again. Yeah, there we go. Pretty good. Been pretty good, y'all. Already 20 minutes in. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm behind. Usually it takes me somewhere between 15 minutes and 30 minutes per image when I do the final kind of work and everything. All right. So we're almost done with this one. Just a couple more pieces to work on here. I think this one might need a little bit of a vignette. We're gonna have a look and see if we like it. I love it. I love it, y'all. Yes. Yes. Okay. We're almost done. I've had a lot of people tell me that my photos look very 3D to them. And, you know, we're actually stealing from Bob Ross a little bit here, where he put things he wanted to be in the foreground would be sort of a different color or a different, might be darker or lighter. And so that would help push certain parts of the image more forward, right? And so I'm using that a little bit here. We're making the background just a tad bit darker in order to make sure that Brenna stands out from the background. And this is what people usually say is the pop, right? They want their images to pop, right? Pop off the page. That's what they'll say. And so people who really, really love my work in particular, that's what they're always telling me is I want my photo to really sort of pop off the page. So, like I said, we have just maybe just a couple more clicks here. and then we're gonna be done with this particular image. Yeah. And I just love this so much. Okay, y'all. So let me just show you the before. So this is the before image right here of Brenna, drum major at Robinson High School, the Brenna, right? And here's the finished image. I hope you can really sort of see how her eyes are popping now. Her colors, the colors are just so, oh, they're just so good. All right, so that's one image. So we're gonna start, and then we got one where we're backed out a little bit. It's in the same location, but I just love this pose so much. And this is where we're starting. All right, let's get busy on this one. So this one, I think that we can adjust the slant just a little bit. You know, I just feel like my eye is saying there's something wrong with the slant. So, but I'm worried that she's gonna look like she's leaned over too much. But let's see what we can do. See what we can do. And we're trusting too. I'm using the colorful wall as sort of the vertical reference, and I don't know if that's actually a good idea because it looks like those colors are a little bit funny to me. So I'm going to try to use that, and I'm going to look in the background back over here, and I'm trying to make sure that that's level 2, right? So that your eye just feels better. And I think that that is much better. Well, maybe not. Now the wall, even though the background, okay, maybe it's right there. Yeah, that's much better. Then we have those things. Our eyes just want to, when we see those vertical lines, when we see those types of things, you know, our eye wants them to be straight. And sometimes you'll look at photos and you'll just be like, sometimes you'll look at photos and you'll say, there's something not quite right about that photo, right? And yeah, I've taken some of those, lots of them. Ton of them, but we just can't put our finger on what's wrong with the photo, and sometimes that's kind of what it is, right? Sometimes it's the fact that we've got some lines in the photo that just aren't straight, something like that. All right, so we're gonna work a little bit faster on this one. Yeah, I use these filters sometimes so I can see where the whites are, see where the blacks are, make sure that I like what I'm seeing there. Okay. Dum, dum, dum. I mean, today is crazy. Like it. Well, I hope everybody's morning's going okay. I bet you a lot of you who went to football games last night are still in bed. And that's okay with me. You do you, homeboy. Dum, dum. Alright. Now I feel like she's just a little bit over the dance. Right there. Love it, y'all. Love it. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. If you like my content, if you like my stuff, or maybe you've got a senior that's getting ready to graduate and you want to sort of check out my work and see if there's a good fit, you know, I hope that you'll hit that like button, maybe share it. Yeah. Let others know about my work. I really appreciate it. All right, same thing as last time. We're going to look for things in the background here that I just cannot stand. Look in the background first. Nothing in the background's bothering me. We do have a couple of what are they called? Wrinkles. Yeah, wrinkles. We're going to have to work on a couple of wrinkles here. No big deal. There are some flyaways though that we are just not gonna keep. No matter how much they wanted to be in the photo, These flyaways are not going to be staying. We're gonna sit there and take those out as I concentrate. I never made it to drum major. Didn't really want that. I was the brass captain at the Conley Cadets back in the dark ages. Back in the late 1900s. That's what I like to say. Back in the late 1900s. Trumpet player. First degree is in trumpet performance. Those were the days. You know, I kind of changed from music because for some reason I got super nervous, y'all. Super nervous, and I could not get over it. And so being on stage with a trumpet still to this day makes me very nervous. So we don't do that too often. But what's really funny is public speaking. No problem. Love to public speak. Love getting asked to do a speech. And yeah, so I don't really understand it. Maybe there's something to it mentally. Maybe I should talk to the old therapist about that. I mean, you know, everybody's got a little work to do, right? Mental health is something we all got to work on. Right. Be working on these flyaways. Now remember, everybody has them, right? The question isn't whether or not you're going to have flyaways. The question is, we're going to have the right kind of flyaways. Flyaways that stick up are not our friend. If they stick up, they're not our... See this one right here? I don't know if you can see this one right here. Look, see this little one right here? It's going up from the head. That's why we're getting rid of it. If it was flowing down, I don't think I would have a problem with it. But just kind of don't want things just sort of going up. We want them to be all pretty. We want them to be pretty. That's it. That's all. That's what I can tell you. And then like this one, it's just too far by itself, right? Too far by itself. And I know this is all subjective, sort of what I think. Away. So this is sort of the work, and this is what happens when you work outside. You know, a lot of times when you go out on a shoot with us, right? I will tell mom or dad, whoever's. A lot of times, Wendy, my wife, will come with us. We'll always have we'll usually have a brush, and we'll try our best to kind of work on that. But I'm sorry, you're just not going to get them all. Okay? I'm just looking at the hair, looking for hair on her face. There's still, I need to finish getting this off of top of her eye. Ooh wee, we got in close, didn't we? You can really see me work on these pixels here and try to get them just right. Okay, I'm gonna like that. But what we might do, y'all, might give Brenna a couple more eyelashes in this area. Here we go. Good. Good. So that's the kind of detail work that you get with stunninggradphotos.com. That's that. I mean, we dig in deep. We don't just like take them straight out of the camera and then just start sending them to you. Yeah, it does take some more time for us to get it done, but it is what it is. You know, if you want greatness, it's gonna take some time. That's the way I like to say it. Okay, I'm happy with her face. I'm happy with the hair. Happy with the background. Now let's have a look at this dress a little bit. There are a couple of things here that maybe I don't like. maybe they're fine. And I kind of have to remind myself not to go too far with some of this. But any of these big creases, I kind of want to just adjust. Yeah. Any kind of big, and we do, it bunches up here at the waist, so there are going to be some things there. But as we work down the dress, there are some little things here I'm gonna work on. There it is. Yeah. Kind of want to make sure that we get the wrinkles out if we can help it. A couple other questions people ask. How long does the session take? Well, they're about 2 hours long. Of course, there might be some travel time in there if we go from one place to the other. You can pick as many locations as you want. You can pick as many outfits as you want. I always recommend at least 3 outfits, so then you can get some different looks. A lot of people like to do a kind of a city kind of look, and like some outdoorsy kind of look. We do a lot of photos at people's stadiums, football stadiums. Do that. I think we're just about done with this dress here. I see a little thing, like a little bag, right over here under the arm. Don't know quite what that is. It's probably just a little thread that's coming loose. That's just in there. Good. Make it a little bit smoother. There, that's great. All right. So I like that. Now we're gonna work on that skin again, y'all. Yep, like I said, about 2-hour sessions where we start. We usually start at a location, you start in clothes. I bring a changing tent. You may be asking yourself, well, Mario, if we have multiple outfits, like, what do we do? We have to go somewhere where there's a bathroom? Well, no, not necessarily. We have a changing tent. Yeah, it sounds funny, but it's from the old camping part of the good old friend, the Walmart or the Target. And we have this tent that we just like flip out right there in the sidewalk or wherever, and we stand next to it and make sure it doesn't blow away, and we change clothes in it. Pretty quick, no big deal at all. Pretty common, and that's how we change clothes. All right. Good deal. Many outfits as you want again. Pretty simple. I always tell people to, the first thing is you gotta find clothes that you love. You don't love it, it'll show in the pictures. Guaranteed, y'all. Guaranteed. The expressions, the poses, they'll just be something a little bit off. Now, for a lot of people, the only people who will know are the moms, dads, and grandparents, because they know those faces so well, right? They know those faces, and so they'll know, but most of the time, not anyone else will know. Yeah. Let's go into these eyes. Check our catch light. Oh, we've got decent ones here. We're going to emphasize them. But yeah, that's what will happen. So you want to make sure that you just absolutely love what you're wearing. Make sure that it's you. And yeah, find a balance. I like colors. I like pastels. They tend to really, really stand out really well. You really want to pay attention to your background and all of that good stuff, because then that's how you'll know, right? That's how you'll know just what you love and those colors. It'll really make your colors pop. Yes, pop. That's what it is, y'all. Gotta have things popping. All right. Okay, I like that. Oh, that's going good. On to the next step. I'm going to brighten up these teeth. When I work on teeth, I like to also look at the eyes. You see the whites of the eyes? I try to get those to match. The whites of the eyes and the teeth to match, right? And that's just sort of what we do. Right. Let's see. Let's talk about jewelry just a little bit. Everybody likes jewelry. And the truth is, there's difference of just wearing something, just having something, and being styled is often the accessories, right? The right bag, right? The right shoes, that kind of stuff. That's kind of how we get to the styling of things, right? You can see we're getting those teeth, right? With the eyes. So when you look at someone's eyes, the teeth shouldn't be so bright that your eyes look at their eyes and then immediately go to their teeth, right? We want you to be looking at people's eyes. All right. But yeah, accessories are great. Bracelets, earrings, necklaces. Like if you're wearing a princess cut dress like Brenna is here, you do these little necklaces that kind of come down would be good. Now it just so happens, I'll show you some other photos in a minute where it's out there for us to see, but her hair just happens to be laying on top of it right now. And you just gotta love her earrings too. It's just such a great outfit, really is. All right, okay, we're just checking some colors here. Definitely want that. Yes. All right, you guys, I hope you can see how the colors are really starting to pop off the page here. We're gonna do our Bob Ross trick. Make her stand out even more. Boom, you guys, boom. See how it just sort of locks in there? That's a stunning image right there. That's it, y'all. We're almost done. Just a few more clicks away. We'll be done with these two images of Brenna from Robinson High School 2025, class of 2025, stunning senior. You can see she is stunning. She's so smart. She's a drum major. She's magic. She's also into theater. And whoa, whoa, whoa. Great look here. I think I want to tone down my contrast just a little bit. There it is, y'all. There it is. Woo! All right. Well, let me just give you a quick look at some of the other images that we have of Brenna. Here we go. Let me see here. This. And then we're going to bring that up. Let me just show you a couple more images of Brenna. Just from Heritage Square. Love that one. This one is great too. Look at those great shoes. What really brings this outfit together. There's that necklace I told you about. Accessorize. Find stuff that you love. And if you have just a piece that you just feel like, man, you just want to make sure it's there, I think it's great to wear them, right? If you love it, it will show in the photos. This is right off of Austin Avenue. Brenna there, just an absolute superstar. Doing great. This is one of my favorites here. And then she changed clothes. So here's a different dress and a different look. I know we're doing portraits right here, but we're going to back out in just a second. You can see the whole outfit there. Just absolutely gorgeous. Love that pose. And then two of my favorites. We actually took a bike out to the shoot just to see if we could have some fun with it. And the townie, this is my wife's townie with the big basket and all the bells and all the fun colors and stuff. And I think it just turned out great. Awesome shot here. Yeah. So there you go, everybody. Let's put the pin down. Let's go ahead and get back off to work. Boy, I had my light box in the photo, didn't I? Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I really appreciate you. I hope that you have an absolutely wonderful weekend. Plans for me, I'm basically gonna take a drive here in a minute. I want to go and maybe get a little breakfast and kind of just enjoy myself today. Um, as you might can hear, I've been a little bit congested. Maybe it's not the right thing for me to go out, but I'm going to do it anyway because it'll make me feel good. Then I got a little workout I got to do today, man. It's leg day, you know. We got to try to continue working on what I call belly off. Yeah, and then tomorrow will be church, and Labor Day weekend, you know, we'll have Monday off. I really don't have any other plans. We're just gonna sit around and enjoy life, and I hope you do too. Thank you so much for joining me again. Remember, for all your senior photo needs, visit stunninggradphotos.com. Take care of yourself and have a wonderful day.